Okay, so we are going to learn how to solve the trigonometric equations. Okay, now look at this first question. You have to be very alert, Bacha, and just register these steps in your mind. Now we have this tan x is going to be 1.5. So you must see that, oh yes, tan x is a positive. It is positive. Okay, so you quickly mark the quadrants where your tan is positive. Okay, just keep it ready. Now you use the calculator. This is going to be tan inverse of 1.5. So we are dealing in degrees. Your calculator's mode should be in degrees. Tell me what is tan inverse of 1.5.
56.3 and
56.31.
56.3.
and 236.1.
It should be, degrees should be correct to 1 decimal places. So I hope you're giving me the correct answer. Achha, now, this is going to be, one is going to be 56.3 and the other is going to be 236.3. Achha, bacha, tell me, why it is important to give us this information while we are solving a trigonometric equation? Why do we need to know that what are the limits on this x, or for how many rotations, or for what values of x we're to solve this equation? Yes, what is the importance of this information? Anyone? Yes.
सर के इसी रेंज में आंसर निकालना है, क्योंकि सर आगे भी तो आ सकते 360 के आगे भी पॉजिटिव आंसर.
Very good, beta. If you are not given this information, then you can keep on writing. You see, from 360 to 720, then 720 to 1080, and you can even go clockwise backwards, like to minus 360. So you must be clear that up to how many revolutions, or up between what values of x we have to determine, we have to solve this equation. So this is really important. Okay, so now let me do this f part for you, or maybe h part. Okay, now this is 5 sine x plus 3, that is equal to 0. So your sine x is minus 3 over 5. So look at this, you're getting a minus value for the sine, okay? So when you have a minus value for the sine, you would say, oh yes, now I know that my solutions are going to be falling into these quadrants, okay? So you get it ready before you use the calculator. So this is going to be x is going to be sine inverse of minus 3 over 5. Now you will not be using the this minus when you're finding this sine inverse. Just use your calculator to give me what is sine inverse of 3 over 5. Don't write minus there. We are not writing minus.
36.9.
Just a minute, because of this minus, we have determined these quadrants here. So what is sine inverse of 3 over 5?
36.9.
36.9.
This is 36.9. So this means your x is going to be 211.16.9. And because you have to give this all the way from here to this is 216.9, and this one is going to be all the way from here to this. So this is 323.1, I think. Am I right, Bichu?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. So
why did we write 3 over 5 instead of minus 3 over 5?
because beta, your calculator will be giving you a misleading value. You just need to know that what is the basic angle, and the basic angle is always positive. Okay? So don't use this minus in your calculator. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
ओके बेटे. अच्छा, अभी आप जो है आगे मैं चल रहा हूँ आपको लेकर के. And you will see that what is going to be there in the next question. You see, in this next question, you have the things in radians. So this is not much different here. You will try to give the answer in exact form as long as it is it is possible. Okay. So now look at this question number 2 and part E. So we have, this is tan x that is equal to -3. So this is 0 to 2 pi. Yes, this is one complete revolution. And you see your tan is negative. So which two quadrants we have? The second and the fourth. So you mark these areas, these angles before you use your calculator. Okay. So will be, now your calculator's mode should be in radians. Okay. Tan inverse, I'll write it as tan inverse of -3, but in the calculator, you'll just find the tan inverse of 3. So just find tan inverse of 3.
1.25.
So this has to be correct to three significant figures. This is 1.25. This is 1.25. Now, this angle is going to be, please find this pi minus 1.25. And this angle is going to be 2 pi minus 1.25. So what do you have when you find pi minus 1.25?
1.89.
Yes.
5.03.
So these are the solutions of this equation. Okay. Let me do this. Which part I should do from the second question? Yeah, I think if you look at the B and F parts, these are the parts where you can get the exact values. Let's do the B part, okay? In this B part, we have cos x that is equal to 0.5. You must remember that sine 30 is 0.5 and cos 60 is 0.5, okay? So cos is positive, it's going to be in these two quadrants. So 30 degrees, you should please remember that this is going to be, now let me check how many of you have the calculator which give you the exact values. How many of you are getting pi by 3 for this? Does any one of you get this exact pi by 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these days we have calculators that give us the exact values, okay? So anyhow, this is going to be pi by 3 here. So this is pi by 3, and this one is pi by 3, and then the next one, uh, this one is going to be 2 pi minus pi by 3. So this is going to be pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. So these are the two solutions of this equation, okay? I'll keep up to this in this part, and in the next part, we'll be solving some trickier trigonometric equations, okay?